Hello folks, Peebo here. Welcome to Peebo's Fishing Show. We're going to try to catch us some catfish today. I see a fish out there right now. I'm looking at him. I think the fish are active today. We're going to get out here and put some catfish poles out. Just got the regular chicken we're fishing with today. We're going to get out there, put our time in, and see if we can catch a catfish. Join us for some catfish and fishing fun, and here we go. Folks, we're going to get out here with some of this just regular chicken. Pieces of chicken breast. Get right out there by the lucky stump. That's a pretty good spot. Let's just give that a try. Now, a little rod holder. Now, earlier today, Dan and I put this cedar tree out here for some enhanced fishing over in that area. Provided a little structure. There's nothing out there, so that'll provide a reason for fish to be there. And we're going to put a pole out on this side too. Folks, we're going to bait up some of this chicken here on a number 6/0 hook on a bobber. Now we're fishing pretty shallow right there. I just love to catch catfish on a bobber. It's real exciting. Hopefully with a little bit of luck we'll get into one. Let's put him right out here. See what that does. Well, folks, just because I want to, let's try to catch a bluegill maybe. Let's see if this will work out. Putting some, all I got is chicken. I would prefer to have some night crawlers for bluegill, but let's give it a try. Get out here with the Zebco Roam with the bluegill pole and fish with chicken. See if we can catch a bluegill. People's bobber's getting a bite. Let's set the hook on this guy. Might have us a little bluegill. He's really a fighter. He's really fighting. This guy means business. Hey, whoa! Look at there. He's a big one. Well, the camera was pointing up. Here we go. It's a really nice fish. He's a big old bluegill. Yeah, caught him on the chicken. Caught him on the chicken bait. This guy's getting him a chicken dinner. All right, he's a nice fish. Let's let him go out here. See you later. Yay for fishing. Well, folks, our little idea worked. The bluegills like that chicken. I'm fishing with a number 6 Aberdeen hook and the old classic Rosie bobber. He hit right there off the side of the dock right there. Good place for a bluegill. Well, folks, let's give it another try. We're fishing with these little pieces of chicken right there on the Aberdeen hook. And let's put it back out there. See if we can catch another bluegill. Right out there. Let it float back in a little bit. Here we go, folks. We got us a fish over here. Caught him over here on this side. I don't want to get too close to them wasps. There's some wasps over there. I'll tell you what, we're just going to take it out here. A bunch of wasps right there with some bad attitude. And then I want to try to stay away from them. We got a pretty nice fish. Take him out here on the end of the dock where we can work with him. Yeah, we got a nice fish. And we got to remember that we got him on the bluegill pole. Loosen our drag a little bit. Yeah. And last time I caught a big fish on the number 6 Aberdeen hook, he straightened the hook. And then the same day, I caught a nice fish, broke the line. So I'm gonna be a little more patient and get this one in. So now he's pulling drag on the old Zebco Rome, working hard. Oh, we've seen the bobber. Trying to get him up. I have no idea what we got here, but he's all over the place. He's all over the place. Trying to go into the dock. Let's see if we can get him up and get a look. Oh, it's a nice catfish, folks. And he's tangled in another line. That's all right. Let's see if we can get down here and get a hold of this fella. He's really got that. He's really got that line tangled up. He sure does. Well, get him up here, Peebo. Yeah. Oh, he's a nice fish. All tangled up, this fella. About to go back in the water. Well, see if we can pull that hook out. He's hooked right in the corner of the mouth. Good spot. I'm going to take the hook out. Yeah. Oh, he's a nice catfish. Well, I'm real happy to catch this guy. He's a nice fish. Yeah. Big old channel cat. He's mean. All right. It's a nice fish. It's a female, and it's about 2.5 pounds, 2.8, right in there. Well, hey, let's let him go. Yay for fishing. Well, that was a nice fish. Well, folks, that was a nice fish. We caught him over there on the bluegill bobber. We had a little piece of chicken bait on there, and the bobber. I just love to catch catfish on the bobber. He's really got us tangled up now with the braid. Now this is the downside of braided line. It tangles a lot worse than mono, but well, we'll just have to work our way through that problem. Probably cut some lines and re-rig. And I think I'm getting a bite over there. Bait stealers. All right, yay for fishing. Okay, well, those catfish are right over there waiting for you, Peebo. Get out there. That's a good spot. Those fish are right in there. There we go. See the bobber? He's not sure what he's going to do with it. I might have a fish, folks. I might not. Well, folks, I've been getting a kind of a strange bite on this catfish pole. And there's something on there. Well, we've got us look at that, we got us a bluegill. Now, this guy bit a big piece of chicken. And on that big old hook, look at that. That hook's as big as you are, fella. Well, bluegill, he's got some ambition. He sets his goals high. All right, fella. See you later, little buddy. Yeah, that fish kind of picked that bait up, and he brought it back towards me, back towards the shoreline, and I kind of reeled in on him, and then I sit there and waited a while, and then he was tugging on it, and I thought that's a kind of a strange bite for a catfish. And well, we had a bluegill on that great big hook. That That sure was a surprise. Folks, we might have a hook up here. They had a real pole bender on this one. We just threw this out here with some fresh chicken bait, and we've got hooked up with what appears to be a nice catfish. He's swimming to the left over here. They go over toward them shallows, and then they come right back out. Here he comes. Oh, he's a nice little fish. Nice little catfish. He's splashing. All right, come on up here, guy. Yeah, he's a nice fish. Let me get a hold of him here. He's a little wrapped up there. He's hooked right in the corner of the mouth. That's good. We'll get that open up. There we go. Get the camera right. Get the camera angle right. Well, he's a nice one. Look at that guy. He's about a pound. This fish weighs about a pound. So he's a nice one. This might be one of the fish we put in here this year in April. I'll bet it is. And they're really, really growing. All right. See you later. Well, that was a nice fish. Folks, I think we're getting a bite on a little blue bobber. Yeah, I believe we hooked up with a fish here on the little bluegill pole. Right here, I don't know what we got. We had some of that chicken on there. A bit of chicken. He's coming up. It might be a big bluegill or a little cat. Oh, see, he got right in that chain. I didn't want that. It's a little catfish. Nice. Nice. Yeah. Oh, he looks like a nice fish. Let me go over here and sit down. Go over here and sit down and see if we can get the hook out for this guy. Get a hold of him just right. Oh, we can get that hook out nicely. He's a nice fish. He's a nice fish. This is ones that we put in April. That fish earlier kind of confuses me. I don't know if he was from this year or last year, but I've been putting a few in every year. And this is definitely from this spring in April. So they're growing. We're feeding them and they're growing. So it's a nice little fish. Well, yay for fishing. Oh, he right in the mud, Peebo. Well, see, he horned me, folks, right there on his way out. Now he got in the mud. Come on, guy. There you go. See you later, little buddy. You gotta hold them just right or they'll punish you. Yeah, folks, I just threw this out on the bobber, and well, we just hooked up right away, and it seems like a pretty nice fish. Let's take him out to the end of the dock, go through them dreadful red wasps over there. They got a nest under the dock, and they're making things miserable for me. So this is a nice fish. He's putting up quite a fuss. He's putting up a fight. The old pole just a bending. He's not wore out. Check my drag here. Get my drag set proper. It's full of little drag now. But that's a pretty nice fish. I think I'm gonna take him back up to this. Well, when I see what size he is, maybe I can just bring him in right here. He seems a little smaller, so yeah. Let's see if we can get him up. Oh, he's still got some fight in him. Okay. Let's see if we can get this guy. I need to get down here. There we go. Oh, he's just barely hooked. Look at that. What are you going to do with that, Peebo? He may get away. He may get away from us. Let's see if I can get down here and get a hold of this guy. Come on, people. Come on. Yeah, we got him. We got him. He is just barely hooked. Right there, what we often call skin hooked. You see that? Just barely hooked right there. So let's get that hook out. Yeah, he's a nice one. You know, almost 3 pounds. A good 2.5 right there. I love catching these fish on the bobber. It's a whole lot of fun. I just threw that chicken bait out there and he just hit it right away. So oh, he was a fun fish. See you later, guy. Yeah, sure enjoyed catching him. Let's get back out there with our chicken on the bobber and see if we can catch another nice catfish. It's kind of wrapped up on the end here, Peebo. You don't have it right. There we go. No, not yet. One more time around. Okay. Oh, I think we're ready now. Let's get out there. Yeah. It's a good spot. Folks, I don't see my bobber. I believe the bobber's down. And I believe we've got a fish. So I think he's caught the other bobber too. So we got a fish on and he's wrapping up stuff. It's a little catfish. I don't know, I think we got a fish on both bobbers. This is strange. I don't know. Let's see what it's on, a snag or something. No, I'm not sure. Not sure. We've got a kind of a mess here. There's a fish there, and then this is wrapped around or something. Well, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. This hook is snagged in this. All right, and that's wrapped around something out there. And then we got a fish here. He's talking. It just barely skin hooked. Look at that. Look at that guy. Okay. Well, he's about a pound. He's about a pound. This is a nice fish. And that line is wrapped around something out there. All right, let's let him go. See you later. Folks, we got something going on the bobber, on the chicken bobber. It's tugging and fighting. I think we got us one of them catfish. They're out there eating on that dog food. Having fun with that. So let's bring this fella up. Bring him right in here. Come here, Mr. Catfish. Let's go over here and sit down. Hang on, buddy. Here, let me get a hold of him. Right. There, we got him. There we go. All right. Here we got that hook out. Well, another nice catfish. Another one about a pound. And catching them right out there, you can probably see them eating that dog food. And then this guy bit the chicken. So it's a nice fish. Let's let him go. See you later. Well, folks, it's starting to get dark now. I think we'll just wrap it up right here. We caught several fish today. I had a really good time. I want to thank everybody for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. And remember, Yay for fishing.